This week Parsha will learn how God commanded Moses to build the Mishkan, the first temple in Jewish history. Not only the Mishkan, but also the different items that the Mishkan needed. For example, the altar, the ark, etc., etc. But when God showed Moses about the menorah, Moses wasn't sure how to do it. And God told Moses, don't worry, Moshe, you know what? Take a piece of gold, throw it to the fire, remove it from the fire, and the menorah will be there ready for you. And that's what happened. It was a miracle. As soon as Moses threw the gold to the fire, he got the menorah in a perfect condition, ready to be used by his brother Aaron, a Kohen, the priest. Our sages asked many questions about this issue. Like, for example, how come Moses do everything, but he didn't know the menorah? And what was God's answer? Don't worry, you don't need to know everything. The menorah, I take care of that. Just throw the gold into the fire. And one of the answers is, Moses actually, he knew how to build it, but he didn't understand the concept of the menorah. You know, the mission of the Jew in the world is to be a light among the nations of the world. The menorah represents exactly the same. We are a light when there is darkness. That is the reason why the menorah was located in the Kodesh, in the Holies, but next to a window that was illuminating the outside, not a regular window that illuminates the inside of the chamber. So Moses didn't understand. If we, the Jewish people, came to this world to make this world better, to help the other nations of the world, to be a light, and to teach, and to educate, and to bring everybody close to God and make this world better, how come so many nations are against us? They don't like us. They murder us. They chase us. They persecute us. And why we suffer so much for thousands of years? And God's answer to Moses was, there is no understanding. I will never be able to explain that. This is not for you to know. That's your mission in the world, is to be a light. And don't worry about questions. It's part of life. Throw the gold into the fire and the menorah will be ready for you. This message is special for every Jew around the world. It's very hard sometimes to be Jewish. Look what happened in October 7. And look what happened with the family Vivas, like so many others. How come these things is happening today after being thousands of years of persecutions and finally having our state and having a land in Israel? So how come these things happen? Why people don't like us? Why there's so many anti-Semitism in the world? And that is the same question that Moses asked. And God answered, don't worry. It's part of life. This is the way I create. You will see an answer when Mashiach will come. In the meantime, continue being a light among the nations of the world. We have to continue being an example for the others, to be close to God, to have values of life, and to be good people. Shabbat Shalom.